Don't miss this incredible Dark Angels freehand banner showcase.
Spiky bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer, and today we are looking at a very special painted miniature. This is a Dark Angels Primaris Ancient. Of course, their new book is out currently, and Ancient actually ain't too bad. This features some fantastic freehand work, some of the best I've ever seen by Val over at Dark Bunny Creatives. Now, Val and Phil have been painting miniatures for a while. They're a commissioned painting studio, relatively new this year. They branched out on their own. And, well, they've got the goods, that's for sure. This is an incredible miniature. A mini piece of art. You might have seen the Perturabo banner that's been floating around the internet. That was painted by Val as well. Now this is going to be given away by us here at Spiky Bits. You can check the link below the video for more on that. But that isn't really what this video is about. It's more of a showcase. We do a weekly hobby showcase or a retro flashback. So today we thought it was very timely to show you guys this one. So not only was it painted by Dark Bunny, but also converted and assembled. Here you can see some of the components from the Chaos Terminator Lord. I guess that's a Terminator Lord head, but that's his trophy rack there, and a Chaos Vehicle trophy rack as well. There's the Primaris part of the miniature, and I suppose after you paint something like this by hand, doing shoulder pads is pretty much child's work at that point, but Val didn't stop there. He did the Dark Angels Eagle and some First Legion heraldry right there, because of course the Dark Angels are the First Legion. First founding Legion of the Space Marines, drawn primarily from Terra, and of course Caliban eventually. So I mean, incredible work. Great top-down highlights there with the airbrush. Factored in a lot of dirt and things in the cracks, some sort of wash technique I am personally not familiar with. Also don't know the paints he used. They're very vibrant, of course. Nothing that I have seen from Vallejo or Scout 75, but I'm sure if you ask them, they'll kind of let you know. And of course, a great job on the helm, the hooded head right there, and I want to say this is a conversion piece from the Terminators, but looks right at home on the Primaris guys here. And then of course the auto bolt rifle with the sickle mag and the long scope sight. Gravel works all custom, very good looking here. Very incredible work all the way around. Well, let's take a look at their site. I actually love going over to your site, because you're probably like, yo, how much does something like that cost? Straight up, it's a lot. But I suppose that is pretty much how life goes. Over at darkbunnycreatives.com, and they have a Facebook presence as well that you can check out. They got a lot of stuff to look at on here, actually. So first off, they're like, why choose us? Well, I'll let y'all read that, and then some of the projects they have done. We've actually featured this Deathcore Krieg board in the past here on the channel. I think there's a video up on that. Maybe we'll link that below as well. There's some shots from it in the background right there. Some testimonials. The team, awesome looking pictures. Phil, Val, and Arnold. All sorts of nifty stuff here. But let's talk about pricing. So they do have a pricing tab. Everything's pretty much transparent as far as I can tell. Done some commissions with them here. Now this they did paint as a promotion for both of us to use here. Now there's 3 levels of painting overall here on their site, and then of course you have the option to add some freehand. So why not? You just saw it. It doesn't suck. Here's some other stuff he's done that you probably haven't even seen. He's done a lot more. I've seen some crazy Guilliman stuff, some crazy knights. It's out there. Like there's some incredible work these guys have cranked out. So 3 levels of painting. You got adept, which you can see here. Then there's epic and legendary. You can scroll down, of course, when you go over to the site and see all of that. The epic, to do a hand painted banner, which they talk about right here, it's got to be epic level. So those banners are going to start at 150, and then if you want to go on up, that's more basic stuff, not what you saw right there with Azrael and the lion helm, you know, with a portrait kind of type deal. That's going to be more of the legendary level, which starts around $350 down here. So you're talking about $350 for something like that. If you saw the Perturabo banner or this one right here, that's kind of what they're talking. But for epic stuff, like, you know, the custody little swirlies, simple figures like basic landscapes, stuff like that, goes for about $150. So even if you want to add something that isn't quite as complex to your army, but still pretty striking, instead of just using a decal, like a basic kind of decal sheet, $150 doesn't seem too bad to me. You know, just paying for the art and the work and the time, because I think you can all imagine, once you see you know, something like this, it's quite incredible. It's quite breathtaking. When I saw it, when I saw the Perturabo, I was like, oh my. And I was like, yo, we should do something like that for Dark Angels. And I had no idea what to expect, and this blew my literal mind. I mean, it's just incredible freehand, top shelf artistry the whole way here. They even converted the standard top with the Roman numeral 1 for the First Legion, of course. Now, how good is this guy in game? Well, they're actually pretty good. They're better with the... Here you can see the rules for the Primaris Ancient. They're better in an Ultramarines list because, of course, all of your guys are going to be rerolling to hit and rerolling to wound because of Guilliman. But for 69 points, they do have the same ability here, where if a model is destroyed within 6 inches of a Dark Angel's Ancient before removing the model as a casualty, and on 4 up, you get to either shoot with one of its weapons if it was a shooting phase, or as if it were the shooting phase, or make a single attack as if it were the fight phase. So for 69 points, for a modest array of weaponry here, including the auto bolt rifle, rapid fire 1, 30-inch range, strength 4, -1 AP. I love -1 APs. They're like bee stings. The more you have, the way better it is. It's not too bad. So, you know, stuff like this, you could actually find a use for in a Astartes list. This isn't just a showpiece. This actually is functional in the game, because you can make kind of like a mini Guilliman between Azrael, because he allows all Dark Angels to reroll to hits. Also, Samael on the jet bike does the same thing. And then, of course, you can have lieutenants, Primaris lieutenants, that allow you to reroll 1s to wound. Or if you wanted to take the Talon Master and Land Speeder, everybody within 6 reroll 1s to wound. No way to completely reroll to wound, but there's definitely some normal ways to reroll 1s to wound. And in the new Dark Angels book, you could even take the Brilliant Strategist Warlord trait, and allows you 1 additional reroll per game that isn't stratagem based. So if you want to try to pass that 4 up with somebody crucial, like if you're doing gunline Dark Angels, which is theoretically feasible, but I think a lot of people are going to gravitate towards bikes, well, then that is definitely an option. But there is ways to take standards on bikes, which would also look good and have a much bigger profile as well. But this just gives you an idea of what the guys over at Dark Bunny Creatives can do for your army. They got murals, banners, anything you want on knights. They can get it done. Check out darkbunnycreatives.com, or which is in the link below, or check them out over on Facebook, where there's a lot more gallery pictures that you can search through.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. TheLongWar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.